If you're like me, you have an older sprinkler controller, and for me, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade. I received this ImoLaza ET Master Smart Sprinkler Controller, and what's cool about it is the ET stands for evapotranspiration. So what it does is it takes all the different weather stations around, the humidity, the temperature, and it tries to calculate how much evaporation is currently occurring. And what it does is it will adjust the watering based off of the amount of evaporation, so your plants always get the optimal amount of water. And this will automatically adjust in the winter and the summer, so your plants don't get over or underwatered. So I'm going to replace my current sprinkler system with this one. Oh, and the other cool thing is because it's connected to the internet, it is able to also look if the winds are too high or if it's freezing. So I don't have to have a separate freeze sensor for this to shut off the system whenever it freezes. Because I'm down here in the south, it doesn't freeze that often, but this will take care of those days that it does. So let's go ahead and get started. And I'm going to first remove my current old sprinkler controller, and then we will work on installing this one. First, I'm going to open it up, take out the screws that are holding it in. I believe there's also screws back here. Before I take this all the way off, I'm going to open up the system here because the system comes with, where are they? There they are. Stickers. So before you take apart your system, you can go ahead and mark all the stickers on here. Here's what they come with. Okay, I got my old sprinkler controller off. It comes with a mounting template that you can use. It has 3 holes for screwing it in, 1, 2, and 3. And then it also has a hole in the back for hanging. So it has the 3 screws, 1, 2, and 3 screw holes ready to go. What I'm going to do is, because I'm not mounting this outside, I'm not going to worry too much about where it's hitting, like brick, for example. But there's a stud right here that I can use that I'm going to use for most of the mounting. So I'm going to go ahead and put that up. Oh, it does come with screws, and it comes with a power adapter. This power brick, which is 24 volt. It's 120 volt in to 24 volt out, 1 amp. This, it comes with, I'm going to use the one that I currently have here because I have a long run of power that I don't have to worry about. So I'm just going to use my other power brick, but it does come with the power brick that you need. Now, if you're mounting this outside, you need to also buy the exterior cover, but because this is in my garage, I don't have to worry about that. Again, it comes with the screws, but I'm going to use my own so I can really hit those studs that are back there. Okay, next thing, once this is mounted, is to go ahead and wire it up. Okay, I have all of the wires connected. I'll show you that up close real quick. You can see that it has a 24 volt negative and positive out. This is for sensors. For example, you can have 2 sensors, you have 2 commons, you have an M, which is for like a master valve or a master pump, and it's for a relay. Don't try and run your pump off of this. It's just to turn it on and off. And then this particular model has up to 8 zones. You can see they do make up to 16. This one goes up to 8. We're going to go ahead and get this going. Go ahead and plug it in. There we go. Now we can see that it's starting. We can put the cover on. See, the cover tells you how to water a specific zone. You can press the left and right arrows and then press the play to begin watering, or pause, or to stop what it's currently doing. If you need to reset this for any reason, then you hold down the reset button for 5 seconds. It uses a magnet to stay on there, so you'll want to push your wires down so it doesn't pop out. There we go. The controller is installed. Then inside of the directions, there's a link that you can go to download the app. You just have to take a picture of it, Okay, blinking like this says that it's waiting to connect to Wi-Fi. That's why you need the app to connect it to Wi-Fi. You do need to be close enough to pick up a Wi-Fi signal. This uses 2.4 gigahertz, which has a pretty good range, but this is just something to keep in mind. Maybe before you do the entire install, you want to plug it in and turn it on and just see if you get Wi-Fi where you're planning on installing it before you do all the work to install it. Once you create an account, you'll need to verify your email, and then you'll be able to access the sprinkler system, the sprinkler controller. Okay, you do need to allow the controller access to, or the phone software. You need to let the software have access to your Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and things like that so it can find the controller and add it. So here it is. It's added the controller. So if you can see that, there it is. You put in your password for your Wi-Fi, and then it's going to connect. So right now it's working on connecting. You give it a name, especially if you're going to have multiple of these. You put your address in. This is where it's going to use the address to get the information around you to know if it's raining, if it's freezing, to calculate how much evaporation is occurring, to know how much it should adjust your system to optimally water. Next, you set up the zones, and you can go outside and you can actually give each zone a name. So you don't have to remember zone 1 is this, zone 2 is this, zone 3 is this. No, you can name them so you know what goes where. Or I should say, when you're controlling it, what you're watering. Next, once you set up a zone, it'll ask you, for example, what plant types is that zone is watering, and you can get optimal watering for that. Okay, I have some of it set up already just to show you. Again, if you just want to control it, you can just cycle through which one you want to run and press play, pause, or stop for that watering cycle. Also, what's really nice is in the app, I took pictures of like our front yard, the front flower bed, our shade garden, and I have some other zones I need to finish, but I just want to show you how easy it is to turn that zone on or off. You can tell it when to start, when to stop. And in here, you can do quick run. You can look at the usage. If you go to edit at the top right, you can edit what kind of, the name, the kind of plants, the soil types, how much sunlight, the kind of slope it gets. You can even go up to this more advanced section where you can do the root lengths, how much water is actually applied. For example, 1 inch per hour, how efficient is it actually applying? Available water for the soil, how big it is, and the depletion, how much it's allowed to deplete. Just confirm or go back. So you can set all of this up so it can water for you. It's really easy to set up, really easy to get going. So if you're looking for a smart controller, then I would recommend this one right here that includes the evapotranspiration. So again, I recommend this one right here, the ImoLaza ET Smart Controller.